not down for this. I feel like he's trying to tug at the heartstrings. This is supposed to be a list. He's like, did you know I used to be fat? Shut up, SoSo. What are you even talking about right now? This is not about the SoSo weight loss journey, okay? This is the top 5 most unhealthy holiday foods, okay? And if you were over here doing hot dog eating competitions, then maybe your list would be relevant. And then you're over here trying to yuck my yum with the margaritas when you can make a very healthy margarita. And it's not only, healthy in quotation marks. And margaritas are not a Cinco de Mayo drink. That's not a holiday drink. That's a 365 days a year drink. Thank you very much.
It's your boy SoSo Drew. We back in the building, and welcome to another episode of the My 5 Cents Podcast, the only podcast that brings on a guest and turns them into a judge. We are getting into the Persuasion Round, where we go ahead and poke some holes in each other's list. But before we do that, let's do a quick recap. Jayna, let us off with the recap.
All right, so you want me? I guess it doesn't matter what order I go in. I had fruitcake. I had eggnog. I had Chex Mix. I had Chex Mix, stuffing, and my daughter's mashed potatoes.
For my 5, at number 5, it was ham. At number 4, stuffing. At number 3, souvenir. At number 2, egg rolls. And at number 1, eggnog.
And my 5 cents on the 5 unhealthiest holiday foods. At number 5, I have hot dogs. At number 4, I have margaritas. Number 3, I have candied yams. Number 2, I have eggnogs. And at number 1, those rigid resolutions. So, Logical Genius, please tell Jen what is about to happen next.
So, Jen, you've heard our list. Now you have to decide which one of us has the worst list, number 3. We skip number 2, and who has the best list. But before you do that, we are going to try to make our case to you and hopefully poke holes in each other's list.
I mean, whatever you guys want to do.
When in Mexico.
Poke holes in each other's list to hopefully kind of break down and win your favor to get that ultimate title of best list. So we're going to open up to questions, cross-examination. You, of course, being our special guest judge, get to open up with any questions you want to ask for any of us.
So my first question is, this is going to everybody. When you hear the word holidays, and we're recording in November, what do you think of?
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, I could start us off. Oh, actually, Jayna said it, right? Yeah, typically you think of November holidays, you think of December holidays, but of course, holiday is a holiday, and we have holidays all across the year.
Well, so this is my question, really, right, Joof? Like, so was the throw in the rest of the year just to try to be different?
No,
because you weren't sure if your picks for this time of year could like hold their own.
No. I just want people to be self-conscious year round. It's almost kind of like these short diet fads, right? If you just focus on those 2 months, it doesn't stick. But if you're focusing on your wellness and well-being throughout the whole year, now you're onto something.
That was cute, too. That was cute.
No, that's real. That's real.
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll tell you what happened to me. Personally, I got, listed as a pre-diabetic, and it was like, you can't eat this, no more pasta, no more rice. I had to look at the doctor and say, no more rice. Do you know I'm Haitian? Like, I came out my mother's womb with rice in my mouth. What are you even talking about, right? So like on like the short scale, it was like, oh my God, I had to cut everything and like almost causing a crash. And then I had the mindset of like, almost kind of like what you said with your salad with a side of fries. It's like, hey, it's just got to be with moderation. I'm down 16 pounds, and those 16 pounds have stayed off. So, yes, I am no longer with the sprint. I am with the long term.
I'm not down for this. I feel like he's trying to tug at the heartstrings. This is supposed to be a list. He's like, did you know I used to be fat? Shut up, SoSo. What are you even talking about right now? This is not about the SoSo weight loss journey, okay? This is the top 5 most unhealthy holiday foods, okay? And if you were over here doing hot dog eating competitions, then maybe your list would be relevant. And then you're over here trying to yuck my yum with the margaritas when you can make a very healthy margarita. And it's not only, healthy in quotation marks. And margaritas are not a Cinco de Mayo drink. That's not a holiday drink. That's a 365 days a year drink. Thank you very much. Okay, not holidays. And then your resolution one, did you just run out of ideas? Like, resolution is not a food. I'm sorry, but your list needs to go dans la poubelle, as we say in French, in the garbage.
Well, first of all, there's some things we need to unpack here. First of all, food for thought is definitely feeding yourself. You're feeding the most important part, which is your brain. Okay, so don't yuck my yum. The other piece, if we are going to be talking about heartstrings, can you please talk to the logical genius about his pandering? Now all of a sudden he is this connoisseur of Jewish dishes. Excuse me?
Oh, I'm talking about. Well, that's what logical.
He knows his audience. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is Hanukkah not a holiday? Is Hanukkah not a holiday?
To the judge.
Is Hanukkah not a holiday?
Listen, logical genius clearly ChatGPT'd that list, and that's how he came up with the Jewish holiday sweets. Because you and I both know logical genius is not Jewish. I don't know where you came up with these magical names you couldn't even pronounce. So
yeah, they couldn't even pronounce. Good job, Jayna. Good job.
So, all right, we'll talk about that. So I have a lot of Jewish friends living in the New York area. I do. I actually was invited to, over the last few years, several like Jewish holiday Hanukkah. We did the readings, did the bread, and the different dishes.
The reading of what?
The reading of what?
The pressure is on now.
Is that a yarmulke on your head? Is that a yarmulke?
No, like listen, I don't. We had scriptures, right? We did all of that stuff. There was a process. I had a little like a song that you had to sing. I can't remember. Jen, you probably know this. I don't know the name of the song. Talked about the journey of the Jewish people and all that.
I think you're thinking about Passover.
No. Maybe I don't know. Right? In any event, nothing about my hot dogs in July. I don't want to hear it. Am I wrong that this isn't a Hanukkah dish or Hanukkah food that's served?
No, sukkot is a Hanukkah food.
Yes. Yeah. So where am I wrong?
I'm just saying you ChatGPT'd your list, and then the fact
that
you said egg roll, nobody considers egg roll a holiday food. Logical genius. That is the most illogical choice.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Jewish Christmas is a thing.
Jewish Christmas is a thing.
So unless we're in Mexico at the all-inclusive, the only option is Chinese food.
And here's what people don't realize. I knew the egg roll thing was going to come up, right? Because yes, egg rolls are served in like Chinese restaurants, whether they're the high class or low end ones, right? The ones around the corner or the ones in. But egg rolls, and then not just in Chinese. I'm of Asian background, and egg rolls. It's not an everyday dish. We don't eat egg rolls every day, every week. It's usually made during celebrations or holidays. It was just been commercialized to be served at Chinese restaurants, but it's traditionally a celebratory dish.
And you're pandering to the judge. That's the only point that I need to know that's being
facts are facts, though. I mean,
Jen, did you have any other questions for cross-examination?
My favorite part of this is you guys coming at each other.
I told you I was coming guns blazing.
Yeah. I love it.
Today, guys. Sorry.
I'm going to see my question to Jayna. Jayna, do you have a question for everybody about their lists?
Do I have a question? Oh, that's a good question. What'd you guys have for dinner?
Definitely not hot dogs.
Oh, wait, I have a question.
Yes.
For all of you.
Uh-oh.
Going through your list, when was the last time you ate each of the things on your list?
Dang. I'm even though it's not on my list, I definitely had an egg roll right before this recording. That definitely happened.
It's like you knew.
Yeah.
I can genuinely say I do not and have not eaten. I don't eat the things on my list at all. I can't even think of. Nope. Okay, that's a lie. I eat my daughter's mashed potatoes begrudgingly because she's so proud of them and she wants me to eat them, but she knows she always goes, do you want me to dish out the mashed potatoes or do you want to do it? She'll fill the whole half my plate and I just want like a tablespoon.
Meanwhile, there's only 2 potatoes. How far could it go?
Listen, that's a
She has to
lot
get
of
through the butter. She has to get through the butter.
You'd be surprised.
Egg roll for me was I don't eat meat anymore, so I don't touch ham, right? Egg roll, vegetarian egg rolls, right? I don't know the healthier choice, but that was maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. Eggnog. I used to drink a lot of eggnog during the holidays. I don't, especially with some brandy or some rum in it. But I don't touch that anymore. Obviously, it's a holiday thing, so it doesn't come but once a year or around the holiday season. But egg roll for me.
Yeah, for me, I probably had candy yams last Thanksgiving.
So was it the resolution? Did you have a resolution recently?
Yeah, he fed
Yeah.
his mind some
Did you
junk.
I was saving that for last. Of course, I had a resolution. But hold on, let me get to the other ones. I definitely had a margarita on Cinco de Mayo, and probably Cinco de Mayo was the last time I had that margarita. I did have a hot dog, and people were looking at me strange because I was on my journey. So I took like a romaine lettuce, and that was my bun for my hot dog, my one single hot dog that I had over 4th of July, because I've been on this new kick, this new mindset, which leads to my number one. Yes, I made a resolution because you know what? I don't want to lose my foot. Like that's not the journey I want to be on. Yeah. Yeah, yes. Pull out the string. Yes. If Logical Genius is over there with his what is it, yarmulke on and all of that and reading scripture, give me my violin strings. Yes. I am a pre-diabetic, people. I do not want to become a full-blown diabetic. So I had to have not so rigid of a resolution. So I do not deprive myself of the little things from time to time. It's just got to be with moderation. So yes.
So this is great because usually it's so easy. It's so easy for SoSo Juvenile to pick on HLS because it's just like a throwaway list and like whatever,
Yeah.
like we can tear it apart. But this is interesting. I appreciate the debate, and Jayna, I appreciate you bringing the heat. But let's talk about your list.
Okay.
At number one, you talk about fruitcake. No one eats fruitcake. Fruitcake is a myth. No one eats fruitcake for the holiday. You can't even put that on there because no one touches fruitcake. Like no one even thinks about fruitcake. It's like a mythical creature at this point that you only see in the movies, right? Like no, I've never seen. Oh, who brought the fruitcake? No one, because there's never fruitcake there, right? It's more like a centerpiece, right? No one even touches it, so it doesn't even matter if it's healthy or not because no one's really going to touch it. And then I can't believe you threw your loving daughter, under the freaking bus. We're gonna make YouTube clips out of this, right? YouTube clips, and it's gonna be repeated and may hit TikTok. She may see herself or her mom talking about her shitty mashed potatoes like that.
They taste delicious, but they're
I'm sure they taste amazing. I'm sure they taste. It's more like cheese and butter plus mashed potatoes, like how people put more sugar than coffee in their coffee. But I can't believe you threw your daughter under the bus like that. That's just, man. We talk about holiday foods and holiday spirit, and just I don't know about that list.
Listen, I told her before I did this that I was going to be sharing her recipe. I got her permission, for one. For two, she knows not only is it unhealthy, but I'm also lactose intolerant. So that's a lot of dairy to be in some mashed potatoes. Okay. So she knows I can't really eat them. She knows my feeling on them. So I'm totally fine with my stance on sharing her mashed potato recipe, because guess what? Lots of times the things that are the least healthy for us taste the best. That's the reason why they're made unhealthy. And that's the reason why
No
we
lies.
enjoy
No
all the
lies.
fat sugar combination and all that, and all the things it does to the serotonin and everything in our brains. So they are delicious mashed potatoes, runny, super, everything that you would want, but very unhealthy. So I refuse to go back on that. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm with you on that, because that's one of the things that I learned on my journey, is that if it tastes good for you, it's probably not good for you. So
or if healthy things don't taste good to you, your taste buds are broken. You've been eating too much unhealthy food because your serotonin, dopamine, nervous system is all freaking out over sugar, and then it just doesn't get that excited over broccoli.
Yes, the system has us all broken. So, Jen, it's feeling like it's decision time.
It
We
is, and
want
I
to
am
know.
feeling the pressure.
Yes. We want to know who is in third place. Who had the worst list?
So sorry.
Wait, do not do that. Do not do that.
I'm still in my throat.
This is so hard. Ugh. I think I'm really sorry. I think I gotta go with SoSo Juice because I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
Jen,
I listen.
you broke me
I
twice.
respect. I know. I'm really sorry.
Oh, SoSo lose. Oh my gosh.
I respect the food for thought.
Food for thought. Fifth level of understanding.
Oh no.
I respect that. I appreciate that you had a nod to the holidays that the rest of us were talking about. But it's almost like we were having this conversation in January or February from your list.
Yeah, but you know, the holidays continue. After December, they don't stop.
I know. I'm
We
just
have New Year's resolutions. I almost put something in there for Ode to Valentine's Day.
You would have.
but
Yeah, you would have. I believe that completely.
yeah, for sure. I had an Easter joint too. You know, Passover what Logical Genius was celebrating. So, all right, Jen,
all right.
we want to know who is in first place. We don't care about second. Who's in first?
Ugh. Here's the thing. Jayna, I wanted it to be you.
It still
I
can
just-
be. It's
I
It
have
still can be. there are no rules to this thing.
totally.
But I have to give it to the logical genius.
Yeah.
Oh,
The pandering work.
Come on.
Well,
Come on.
pandering piece is not really, but for going beyond the first thought of the holiday foods, which Jayna, your list and my list at first thought would have been more or less very similar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, more or less the same.
So I should have won then, is what you're saying. I actually had the same list as the trained professional.
The logical genius, though, expanded our repertoire to be a bit more inclusive.
Jayna, now you know what we go through week in, week out with this guy, pandering to the judge, chat GPT in his list, and finding his little in.
What would a Jewish person say was an unhealthy?
Yes, exactly.
Nope. This is Lord Logical of House Genius. Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
Trash. Dans la poubelle.
Thank you. Oh gosh. So enough about us, Jen. We want to hear from you. What is your 5 cents on the topic of 5 unhealthiest
It's my list. It's my list.
Basically.
So you've had Jayna's daughter's mashed potatoes?
Right? No.
Okay.
But
So, yeah.
here's the kicker of the whole thing. All of these things could be on the list or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because it depends how we make them. So candied yams could still be sweet and with a couple marshmallows.
You don't need the whole bag.
Like, yeah. And, you know, we can use Greek yogurt in the mashed potatoes instead of, 8 pounds of butter or cream. You could use, I stop myself from saying this, but the people who do the cauliflower mashed potatoes, let's be clear. They do not taste like mashed potatoes. They taste like cauliflower.
Mashed cauliflower.
Right. So it can have a texture of mashed potatoes, but it tastes like cauliflower. With that said, right? Like all of these things, even a hot dog, you can make food encasing that eats like a hot dog that doesn't have, the pink slime of a typical hot dog. So therein lies my challenge with some of the foods on the list, because nothing inherently puts it on there,
Thank you.
for what that's worth.
It's worth a lot to me, so I appreciate it.
I also said the ingredients that made it unhealthy, not the health. I didn't say
Correct.
cauliflower mashed potatoes.
Correct.
I said my daughter's mashed potatoes with the recipe.
And I
Yes.
respect the recipe
respect
and the
the
sharing of the
concept.
recipe.
I'm
for
just
the
never
details.
going to talk to you again and not read your book, but I'm thankful.
Oh.
I get that, though. I get it. I deserve that.
Oh no!
I think you need to make a rigid resolution to get that off your chest there, Jayna. Oh my gosh.
I'm so full on that right now. Oh, I feel so full. Thank you, SoSo.
Oh gosh. So
Listen, Jayna, at least you did one better, a lot better than HLS.
That's
I'll
all
tell
I'm
you
trying to tell myself. That's how I'm going to sleep better tonight, knowing I did better than HLS would have likely done. So
Correct.
I hopefully did him proud. That's all I can hope for. So
correct. All right. So we went to the social media and we asked the people what they thought on the topic. And their 5 cents on unhealthiest holiday foods is at number 5, they had pound cakes. At number 4, they had fried chicken. At number 3, and I think this is a combo to Jayna's, and I think this is where Jayna's number 5 was sneaky, is that they had gravy. It's and the comment was it's necessary, but gravy is, so the gravy on top of the daughter's mashed potatoes. And now we're really talking about something.
No, on top of the daughter's mashed butter.
Yes.
Yeah.
At
cheese,
number
butter, cream.
Yes. At number 2, it had candied yams. And at number 1, and I'm a little bit surprised. Well, I can't say surprised. This probably would have been my typical number 1, but I was trying to be on the 5th level. But it was pies. All the pies.
Yeah.
Pecan pies, apple pies, all the pies was number 1 from the people's poll.
I respect the people.
Yeah, I gotta respect the people. Logical genius. Did you happen to ask AI what it thought about the topic?
I did.
I already know he did. That's where his list is.
Well, here's the interesting part, Jayna. This is what AI had to say. At number 5 was eggnog. Why it's bad? Because it's packed with 400 plus calories, 20 grams of fat, and a lot of sugar and high cholesterol. At number 4 was specific when it came to pies. It said pecan pie. Because of all the sugar and the high fructose corn syrup that's added usually to it. At number 3 was fried or glazed meats, honey glazed ham, or fried chicken, high in sugar, high in sodium. Oftentimes it's 20,000 or 2,000 milligrams of sodium per serving or more. At number 2, it had candied sweet potatoes. That made the list with marshmallows, right? With a bag of marshmallows, again, high in sugar. The theme is really just sugar, right? Usually the holiday foods just have a lot of sugar or sugar toppings into it. And at number 1, it had deep fried holiday treats like dough, donuts, funnel cake. Again, a lot of refined carbs, trends, fat, a lot of sugar, high in calories. So that's what AI had to say.
All right.
It did not have egg rolls. It did not have Sauvignon or Sauvignon.
No, but we already determined what you put in the chat. Yeah, Jayna already called you out exactly what you typed in there. Get out of here. What do Jewish people
I'm
do?
champion yet again.
Yeah,
I'm champion yet again. Don't throw rocks at the throne. I'm sorry. Put the crown on.
So, Jen, this is the part of the program where we allow you to shout out any social media and any projects. The floor is yours.
Well, for everybody except Jayna. Uncomplicating wellness. So wherever books are sold, Amazon, wherever, Uncomplicating Wellness is the book. My website is asaladwithasideoffries.com. Podcast is Salad with a Side of Fries. So wherever you're listening, find us over there. And then all social media, I am at Jenn Trepeck, JENNTREPECK. By the way, send a message. I want to know your list.
Yeah.
And who would have you picked? Whoa, words. Who would you have picked as the winner tonight? That's what I want to know.
Yes. So hit her up. We're gonna go ahead and say goodnight to people. I'll kick us off. Jen, your decision making is quite questionable for a
We
second
have a
time.
history
agree.
that's just
Mhm.
getting
Yeah,
longer.
I'm beginning to feel like there's a bias of some sort. Maybe it's the no shave November. I don't know what went wrong in here, but I guess we're gonna have to invite you back because the third time has to be the charm. Good night,
I would be
people.
honored.
Jayna Marie, please go ahead and say goodnight to the people.
First of all, thank you, Jen, for being here. I will definitely check out your book. If not for me, I think my daughter should read it. And the only good decision you made tonight was putting SoSo in third place because his list was trash. And Logical Genius, I look forward to a rematch someday. And
Oh.
I think I'm going to use your mindset. And I'm just going to pander right to the judges and pander my way right to the top. Thanks, everybody, for listening.
Now you know what we go through every week, Jayna. And
It's called
Logical
research,
Genius
people.
and our champ for the week. Please say goodnight to the people.
You know, HLS isn't here, so I'm going to use a quote of his, Jen. You know, you stepped in the right direction.
Wow.
I'm so glad you came back on the show. Congratulations on your book. And thank you, as always, for picking me number one.
Yawn.
And Jen, and Jenn Trepeck and our illustrious and great guests. Please say goodnight to the people.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate everybody spending their time with us.